So in this question, we're finding all the possible values for A such that a geometric series has first term A and a limiting sum of 2. Okay, so what we got to think about is what our limiting sum formula is. So a limiting sum formula for a geometric series looks like this. Okay, and we're told that that has to equal 2. Okay. Now, the other thing that we know about geometric series that have a limiting sum is that we know that the absolute value of r has to be less than 1, or r is between -1 and 1. So if those two things are true, if that's the case, if we can rearrange this so we have r on one side, we can substitute that into this formula, and we'll be able to have a limit on what a can be. Okay, so let's try rearranging this. So we have, let me just rewrite it out again. A on 1 on minus r is equal to 2. Okay, so let's expand that. A is equal to 2 minus 2r. So r would therefore be 2 minus a all on 2. Okay, so I'm going to substitute that into this formula over here. So what I get is that I've got 2 minus a on 2 has to be less than 1. Okay, and now basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that in the expanded format. So I'm going to say that 2 minus a on 2 has to be between -1 and 1. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to rearrange that enough such that I just get a in the middle. Okay, so to start off with, going to get rid of the 2, multiply both sides, or every side by 2. I guess there's 3 sides in this case. So I get that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip everything because I want to make it positive a. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll rewrite it this multiplied by -1. Now the other thing that's going to happen is these are going to flip. All right, so if I times 2 by -1, I also got to times this, the greater than or less than symbol, right? So we get that happening. Oh, that was meant to be a 2. Sorry, the 2 there. Okay, and now I'm just going to write it in the more traditional order. So I know it seems a bit silly because we're just going back to what we had before and I've just changed the middle bit, but if you followed it, should make sense. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this -2 by plussing 2 to everything. Okay, so that'll become 0, and a will be between 0 and 4. And there you have it. That's the final answer right there. What values of a we can have such that the limiting sum of a geometric series is equal to 2. Okay.
Snack is an online platform to instantly create and share videos just like this one. To watch more or try a hand at making your own, head over to snackapp.io.